Fambulem. The minister we know the lie. You hear Usai Mike Berewa vex pa Khadija them because they say, oh, now yeah, the minister we know the lie. Ikanaya, we got a civil conversation. We ask and questions them. He answer the questions them we ask him. Mike say, no. I take exception to that. Because me, na Mike Berewa. Me, are unique in me own way. Well, the minister will not lie. He gets problem right now. He gets problem with both school. Yes. We still have this kush. The minister get problem with both school. Because the minister will not lie. He come out publicly and talk say in Pekin then get a kush na both school. And both school where we sabi, they not take that statement stay easy with the minister we know they lie. So the minister get for come on social media and writes where Solomon Jamiu see him, nice smile. He say, okay, welcome. You just begin right. Where mon are you? You go have excuse like me. If it to say, the minister may lie, like I cack right now. He go give up, not lie. In the tower. Well, yeah, in both school. I don't know that for cross the red line, no. But now listen, waiting the minister say. It's in recent days, they don't raise concern, including school teacher, about the comments we make. Why be they talk on the country in crisis with drugs? Well, I want to take this opportunity respectfully make una all understand. More than 3 years ago, me pikin na be student na both school. Yeah, the minister go Albert Academy. You know go put the pikin na Albert Academy because he dey wine and dine with the both school people and now he take a pikin he can go na both school. I remember that time na him as my James na dem carry pikin and go both school. But my James, I think he man self na both school he go, so that's understandable. But minister we not get one both school connection. Not because they wine and dine with the both school people they say like carrying pikin go dey. But not this safe for carrying go dey either. Yeah? But he left the school on top of the hill, he not carrying pikin dey, he say they can't go both school. More than 3 years ago, while me boy pikin be student at both school, then coerce am, then threaten am, big boy pikin them older boys for make me pikin take kush. I say, Papa, I take immediate action and I be file formal complaint with the school administration inside May 2021. He's only speaking up inside 2025. Yes, 2025. Naika Choka, after 4 years. The thing happened in 2021. He not tell we. Now, Now he talk. In take action. He filed formal complaint with the school administration inside May 2021. Long before in take public office. He said this experience it be painful for the family, of course. But by God in grace, in boy pikin be receive support and he be overcome that period. And today, he dey do fine. Alhamdulillah. He say, I not talk about this issue for put shame Pambo school. I not try for tarnish a proud institution where don't contribute the big one that we country. He say, me Siba, in fact, both school, na me boy pikin in alma mater. He say, I choose for care and go there because I respect and admire the history and the tradition of both school. Well, you know, we know that part today. He say, la add more, la clarify this thing. Me, na old boy, na Albert Academy. Oh yes, you are. And I know say, even me own school, we're not immune from this crisis. That's not true. We're not bringing we inside this talk. Handle you in both school on an issue. No school na salon. No go say, then clean like chatting where camper drugs business. That's not true. This national drug emergency no get any respect for class, tribe, region, or reputation. When I be tell me story, na a town hall over a year ago, so I be talking on the way he passed me and Okija. And I talk recently, at the recent one me hearing, now be a difficult decision for we as a family. We chose openness. We know how to keep secrets. Because what I mean to say, other people and inside this government, other people don't turn addicts, but then cover around with blankets. So the minister only lie. Now make you get the name. I only give us the name here for nothing. No. Oh. The minister only they lie. Say they chose openness. And then be ask them boy picking in full permission. Say, Bobo, want talk this thing? Oh. He say, Papi, Babeng, go ahead, talk calm. Because too many families then and they suffer in silence. I believe say the lives and safety of we picking them if we come before the image of any institution. And the boss could say, I say they talk. Now say they talk. Alright. They come for you. They talk no more. For talk, for ask for help, and for pursue rehabilitation, enough for be a source of shame. That is true. He said, what will set smarty only they protect the predators, the one the way they do them, and not the students them. He said, with humility and sincerity, I humble, I can clean. I want to make this appeal. Do you have both school? Let us not fit to safe. You not put both school you. Me na me had both school. Let we fight the crisis where they destroy we picking them, teachers them, parents them, alumni, school administrators, community leaders, policy makers. We all for them at the same side. The drug epidemic now we country a real. Oh, my bear just tell you say we dey exaggerate things. Okay. It urgent. It dey in demand for make we all come together and put action. Not to this kind way una wan come with defensiveness or una wan come pack blame for me. Mama contest say that time for black coffee na the time the minister. Now the time black coffee be walk off na stage. Maybe na make I be Mr. Siding. The late black coffee. May his soul rest in peace. He said me, the minister when they lie, at Simap ready, as a papa, and also the minister of information and civic education. Me I ready for work with both school. I ready for work with Albert Academy. Bra, deal with you and both school. Left for drag week inside this talk. And every school and salon for protect we picking them and for make we secure the future from this threats where they pass up and down. I hope so we all can choose courage over silence, compassion over stigma, and partnership over the usual partisan or other divisions. The life of one Pekin is worth more than the reputation of any institution. And on this, the lives of we Pekin them, indeed the future of tomorrow, now we for put before. That's not the minister when they lie. The chamots we in both school then get. Both school. Una get one ego pa una. We make una look one count for the minister when no they lie. That ego pa una na make una one count for him. Okay. Family. Yeah, I can watch this quick. Look what two they make more say they born. Yeah? Watch this quick. Look am.
Hey! Your name, sir? Magistrate Toby. We are the camera magistrate court. There's a lot of stakeholders. What is the rationale behind being here?
Well, the essence of being here is to destroy the exhibits that we caught with those that we have convicted.
So is this the first time short is happening in Canada?
Well, this is not the first time, but in my own time, this is the first. I think this is the first that we are destroying, because the essence of destroying these exhibits is for it not to recycle, go into the society again, and get into the hands of the youth.
So, will you take us brief how it all happened, getting this one as how it all happened?
Well, these are matters that we are charged to court from the police station. The cannabis sativa is from a lady that was transporting it to whom she was intercepted by Toku and other officials, and the matter was charged to court. And we have other substances they are pushed that were arrested from some people within the community who are selling it. And all of them are in the Cambia Correctional Center. They've been convicted.
So if the general public is to know this information, what is the package on this one? Like the push itself and that?
Well, naturally, we all know that there is a national emergency declared by His Excellency the President on the issue of drugs. And every member in this community should be part of that. They should try to get hold of those that are dealing with drugs. They should inform the police, because if they don't inform the police about these drug dealers or peddlers, they wouldn't know. And it is the youth, their own children, our own children, that are being affected by these drugs.
So, Living, sir, what is the working relationship, the court here and the Surrounding Police?
Well, we have a good working relationship. So we are working together as a team.
Okay.
So if we are to continue, you invited the media. What's the essence of inviting the media?
The essence of the of inviting the media is for the public to know that what the court is having as exhibits are not transmitted or going the wrong ways. They are being destroyed. For it, as I said earlier on, for it not to filter again into the society and get to our youths.
So finally, the magistrate to the housing in the country. What is it sending and your message, sir?
My message is for every member of our society to be alert and to be ready to inform the police about those that are dealing with drugs, because this issue is affecting the coming generation. Our youths are dying, so we need to step up.
So if I'm to leave you now, what is the said number of the said destroyed drugs that is taking place now?
Actually, I cannot give you the count of kush because they are in smaller quantities. But I think the package of marijuana is about 7 phones that have been unfolded there.
Okay, thank you.
You remember that woman who let me sentence na Cambia where we get that 7 packets jamba? Yes. No, you know, he say half kush na them and then kid rap down no more na area. Mr. Cambia na end do am. But they help me call Salon Police. Liberia Police can't watch waiting Liberia Police then catch. We dey pass 7 packet jamba. Can't watch Liberia Police. The drug bust we then do. Fumble. Watch.
Oh yes. The biggest raid ever. Guys. The biggest raid ever. The audience. Those one is too old. The biggest raid ever. Atasa. I'm telling you. Atasa. Atasa. Brother is here. This is the biggest raid ever. This is the biggest raid ever. I'm a blogger. I work with Commander Aliako now. I'm a journalist. I'm a blogger. I'm the father telling everything. Say no to drugs. You see drugs? See drugs. So drugs. A former more.
Fambo, you don't see. But they stand Salon Police. Go get this kind of crackdown. Eh? Now Liberia. Who say we go get this kind of crackdown? Because all tell na them petit lele them now they catch. Eh? Because the kind way people they die, me I feel to say now then kind way who say for catch you. Yes. Then kind way now we self for catch. But if Liberia they catch this way, then we na 7 packet jamba. Then with small kush. Look what in Liberia they all. Look what in Liberia all. Eh? Who say begin catch? Who say begin get them kind drug bust then they get them kind load then they. They will not say yes, we safe, we don't serious for feds. Liberians, they ain't joking. They're not a joke. Okay. Là they go no more. Yeah? Là they go. We must reach. Look out Musa Tarawali. You know sabi Musa Tarawali? The man will be open un party. But he left the party. He be end up go join SLPP. And he still gets plan for say he want for be flag bearer. Musa Tarawali, he talk. But this kush. Let me listen.
Good morning to me people of Sierra Leone.
Yusuf, good morning.
I made this video for share the pain with you now. We country they go through difficult times now.
Okay.
The use of kush, tramadol, hard drugs, the kill, we use them, we people them. The parents, them picking and they left university, go live in a ghetto under bridges.
Musa Tarawali, you dey exaggerate too. My brother just tell say he think to say you dey exaggerate. He said don't join. Okay.
Married homes, they spoil, they separate. The wife or the husband, they go take kush, tramadol, or hard drugs. They die there, or you abandon your home, go live in ghettos. This not a menace. We nation don't go through difficult times. You go through war, we go today, we have peace. This menace not to pandemic. I believe say I owe it to the nation for speak truth to power. This not failure in the control of crime.
Yeah. Musa Tarawali say not to pandemic. Now the one know for control crime. Now they fail. Yeah, I'm back.
I believe say I owe it to the nation for speak truth to power.
Go ahead.
This not failure in the control of crime. Those who fail for control this crime for take responsibility. The Ministry of Internal Affairs were responsible for internal security and control of crime. Now he also they supervise the Drug Enforcement Agency and TOCO, Transnational Organized Crime Unit. It failed for control the criminals where they bring them drugs here and sell.
I make I just show you waiting like be a cage. I show you back what you say the bond 7 package jamba and small kush. We call journalists them, let them can watch. Musa Tarawali, the point finger first by internal affairs. Yes.
The office of the Vice President, when are responsible for supervise the Ministry of Internal Affairs, also failed.
Today, internal affairs fail. And who that again you say fail?
For supervise the Ministry.
No, wait. Who that is supervisor and who that is say fail?
The office of the Vice President, when are responsible for supervise the Ministry of Internal Affairs, also failed.
Kotojule. Musa Tarawali say you fail. What do you say? Yeah, you name Kim Playsef back.
The president, in his wisdom, appoint people to those offices and give the free hand, the responsibility to the vice president for making supervise. They failed the nation in control of this organized crime.
Yes. Now organized crime. So na pandemic, na epidemic, no, na crime, na people in the count illicit drugs. Na people in the manufacturer. It's a crime.
The kush, tramadol, and hard drugs, na criminal syndicate, na responsible for them. So not a pandemic, na criminal syndicates where they fail for control.
Why them fail for control them? Let them get their hand and come below, see if their hand and clean. Okay.
Therefore, I ask the president for take appropriate action. The other ministry responsible, not the Ministry of Health, The Ministry of Health now responsible for supervise the pharmacy board. Pharmacy board now regulate the importation of medicines and make sure say they are sold with prescription. The failure in discharging the responsibility also lead to this menace. So, Mr. President, you are the fountain of honor, you are the custodian of the Constitution with the primary responsibility to protect lives and property. Me, they advise and call on you for making you take the appropriate action. We will assure the nation and we will give hope back to the parents that this sales, rampant sales, uncontrolled sales of illegal drugs, the tramadol, the kush.
Yeah, he put time in the sales. He not selling the seller. Not sell. Talk him back.
We will assure the nation and we will give hope back to the parents that this sales, rampant sales, uncontrolled sales of illegal drugs, the tramadol, the kush, the hard drugs will stop in our country. I thank you now all.
Thank you. Musa Tarali, Allies one. You know remember that? Oh, Naya, we get Allies one party. Na Musa Tarali Dandy. They say that I say the number 7 package jamba with small kush. If you not see that one day, then do na Cambia. I don't tell her. You know be see the 7 package jamba and small kush with them bone. Then destroy her. Evidence. We then destroy. Oh. A lot of other things they happen, but we'll go tap and first for today. We're not going to do all things. Alpha, welcome. What you get for we, sir?
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. And today and Saturday, all thing go. First of all, I want for all United fans. We are pleased to call Chairman Leika can't talk to you. They can't talk to you because they beat Liverpool. I just take a mind rumor. I love Lefiana. Today and Saturday, all thing go. The first thing we want for say, we want for call on government spokesman them, or the communication team, information minister. I feel say when we talk about kush and drug na the country, I feel say the first thing we them for do na for pull and for politics. They not mean say they not know say they happen, they not know say they not they see, they not they feel. But when politics they in their eyes, then go always they try for play and protect the government. Because if they accept and follow what people they say, now failure na the side and they know how to make the opposition see and say, oh yes, this now we failure, now we a weakness that we are. Therefore, even when they talk the truth, then they come back with politics inside. And that make Mike Berewa almost intimidate the 2 journalists them at the radio station and the Liberty TV. For me, I feel say we don't go past this. We don't get corona, we don't get Ebola, we don't get so many things them as a nation. The first thing we were able to do when I learning points for winner for pull politics inside. We look now last week we even President Bio the tell way they as opposition. The former president bring and invite and kind of saloon. He participated. Yes, he go na areas the way there is because of politics they made in denial. Now the South and President Bio make tremendous impact. Now so I feel say this government for don't do. When we learn from past experience, we become more successful. They don't declare the kush as an emergency in our states. First thing first, right? We remove politics totally and map out strategies and how to combat this kush. Take responsibility where necessary, not to for ascribe or cast blame. Accept the facts and make the difference or make the amends. But waiting the more that this government, To some extent, they know they should be the one to take the responsibility, but the bigger side of it, they want for and deny the responsibility. And where denial and reality know they come together are two opposite things. That make them not able to make a difference. Up till today, you go find out say now then they tell we say, oh, the government don't they put money and waiting and call. So if social media and other stream medias they not be there for raise alarm and then kind of thing, they meaning the government will take action. Because even when they say the truth, they still they deny the truth. But that make I say, even in WhatsApp group, I say from now to the election, the hits na the kitchen. Are politicians going to be able to stand it? Because we don't find out say most of them now don't become so hot-tempered. Small question they provoke them. Alpha Khan said then they ask tickling question, but you not laugh when they ask tickling question. So I feel say and I believe say these governments and their spokesman them need for pull politics when it comes to development and when it comes to emergencies like the wire. Having said that, I will still come back. But I call on the police. Me, I want to commend the police. So, what me see, they rate the way they know they do. Even though we not see big guns, then they come out or come hold them it. But the little that they do, they put some panic and fear in that displaces them. So let them not relent. Let them intensify the readings. They make the same recommendation. Please, una get a toll-free line for this emergency thing what we get right now. It will help people for give reports. It will help people for ensure they're safe, even when they give reports about places that where they sell or where they smoke kush. So please, and when they give the information, then please, una not take them careless. Una take them very, very, very seriously. Because the communities, they now that they suffer. I remember 2 years ago, na thief me boku. Before the manga, then the thief even pots, then they sell all kind of things. Now they result this. If we don't try for control them 2 years ago, we know they reach this level. But again, when politics they inside development, and then here they come out. Now the reality now the last. So please, Papa Police, I like what say Papa has something una take serious and more actions. Una still open lines the way people go for access or pass on vital information step. No way people for put an end to this calamity where they happen in the country. Even though the spokesman, one of the spokesman, they don't say we no go able to stop the drug in the country. But for me and listeners, them, I believe everybody believes if the government puts a foot down, strong, hard, then go able for end kush. I always the reference Coco Samba. 1 month, Coco Samba na foreign and another country. So when them are asking, then usually when you put square peg around those, not the results, then the why they get. You know what I mean? Because Mike not a spokesman. You know when a spokesman, when Alpha Khan, we don't take spokesman and talk business. They say how then they choke up, that's why they call for water. And they talk about you now way, you know not for that matter. Now you want go to communication strategic specialist. Something where you not study. So you know go become productive. When they choke you with question, you're the vex. And when I go get for vex, so because more questions are coming. You know, the more the social media they advance, now so even the journalists themselves they get opportunity for lay hands on questions, them materials them. For them journalists, me, the way Bonaman can say, una upgrade una game. There are certain topic that they want for can discuss. Una self do na your research, una get videos, una get recordings, una bring and come. Put them before the people, the people where they come. Say, but look at this video where they play. Although these people are politicians, President Bio don't talk them. Politicians are synonymous to lie. I remember when they show Lawrence Lima videos of people who they broke ballot box. Lawrence Lima say, not recognize them, not they see, not see conflict, see. Say the people they express their emotions. That's politicians for me. They call on every Sierra Leonean, let we support the fight against Kush because it they bring untold problem now we communities them. Lastly, because they didn't Saturday them don't they go. Lastly, I they call on the youth them. Una no see them for engaging ourselves in drug taking or Kush taking. Please, una get a vision, una get focus, and because of that vision and determination what you get inside you, you're able for that and you dream. Most of we young one them, they not get dream, they not get vision, they not get nothing. Some even go university, and because they don't go sit to pass exam, they don't get qualification. They not get dream. When you come on the back, they can't sit on back the next 3, 4, 5 years. That degree we don't go get, it's not useful again. So we they call on the young ones then, determine, get focus, learn trade, learn things them. Where you know say if this not make you succeed, it's trade way learn go make you succeed. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome, sir.
Tony, welcome. What you get for we?
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. You get me clearly?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, say thank you for the opportunity and for the good job what you did and for great to fable them. I think just like me closing the last time, I think the government has to do a lot, especially when it comes to these drug issues, because if you look at the rate at which it's very, very alarming, and I think the modalities get for the logistics has to be there. You understand? It's not like get them, go put them in one confinement, and then you're able to take care of them. Because I tell you, this period at which they think or the stage where then get the intake the intake of drugs, I think they need serious treatment. Serious treatment in the sense for like detox them. Because for me, my own observation, right? I'm not a medical person, but at least I have some ideas, in this thing. I think some of them guys, then there's not only drugs now. Some of them who you would say dual diagnosis. I think, but I'm a medical person in and also then go able for elaborate more on that. Some of them is beyond alcohol now, it's beyond drugs, because remember, then they smoke, then they take the kush and everything. So it's then at the same time, so people don't develop psychosis, so people don't become where so they just only treat them for the drug intake. You got to make sure you treat them even their mental as well. You understand? So it's not like something wherein you get for play trial and error or guess, you just go put it there, you feed it there, you get the rest. No, they need medication. Because when you sit down with them, sometimes the way they listen, where the conversation, it's like a lot of them, they're graduates. You understand what I mean? So I think the government gets a lot of things to spend. You understand? Like there's them place here now, this side where we do, so especially for America, for example, my social side where they live. Then get when they call this involuntary commitments. You understand? Where then they file, the government get the right or police or your family member or your guardian or whoever where they live with, then they file against you. You understand? Where involuntarily they commit you, they grab you, then go put you in a psychiatric, they make them get state mental hospital. So you understand what I mean? So you find out when they're in other institutions, then you understand, especially people that when addict you don't go there one, you don't come, then you relapse again. You understand? There are laws where then they grab you voluntarily. Now, you agree or you not agree now, you they go. You understand? And locking and then confinement, like people that were in my social, they will tell you they get start in states hospital the way they treat them, they pass them come out for fresh air and then they go inside back. Then I lock up facilities, not like a prison, but it's similar, like it's a old place, it's been locked up wherein they get time for groups, they get time for therapy, they get a lot of programs for the day, meditations, then they play games, then they play this. So you find out say you're able to integrate them back. You understand? You get people that way now peer, like people that way we don't they take away, don't they cancel, then they visit them, and they able for cancel them and tell them, show them exactly how them don't be clean, how many months or this and that, what were their coping strategies or what thing them they do, wait for letting them for relapse again. So a lot of things. So if I say it's not just like where Alpha they say, it's not about politics or statement. I think say the government gets a responsibility. They actually get the bigger stake here. You understand? Even if opposition get for even if other organizations or private institutions get for coming and cheap, the government has to have a framework. Then get forget. A plan. Like this is the plan where we get from this stage, a different stage. Because when you look at the diagnosis, they get different diagnosis. They take drugs, but you get certain people that where things say now do a diagnosis now mental. Then you go say. What's in psych business don't side. You understand where they really need psychiatrists now. They need then drugs then drugs they are not cheap. God make we mental hospital and salon don't a little bit improve from how immediate those days where some of we because I go school like you see that school where they near Christian up school where they near the church St. Patrick's Church. I go primary school the class 2. And then I sit on class 2. You understand where we know how then they out the place me dilapidated, no me get that kind thing. You understand? But for really take care of them guys here, you understand? I think say government guys forget a rehab center. The rehab center not to just rehab where they just go sit down no more. No. Wherein they really get them engaged, you therefore treat them and make sure say because for example, you say me the work also. It's a psych hospital. You understand where I did the finance, you understand? Most times I will tell you for the week. When the activity therapist and waiting they call them, they send to we up finance or waiting becoming the procurement. We they spend over $8,000 to $10,000 every week just for get them basic things them where them for use for the for games and everything. You will see and say they need chess, they need playing cards, they need they even get punching bags, they get this, they get gym, they get everything, they get a lot of things for it creates them for really gets their mind off because once they sit down and get anything addiction is a bad thing. You can for really understand addiction. You go surprised for no. So even the ones then when we get now, when they lock up or when they go in and they confinement, you know what they do when the addiction don't come to them. Now the sugar then they inhale. You understand? And then they go to the kitchen or then they go so. If they reach time, then they pull sugar then at the units. The sugar then they put the sugar soon at the hand. Then they sniff and they sniff cocaine. Some at the addiction they take pen. You understand? Then they crepe the paints na the wall. Then they snort them. Then they draw them. Then they inhale them. You understand what I mean? Yeah, then they massachusetts. So not to think where they say where you fed drugs. Not to think where they say now something where cheap. It's really, I mean, because these are people, imagine, when they not get money, then they improvise a lot of things. You go see, for example, for Sierra Leone, they boil that thing, kumbe jara. Then they drink pampas water, then they do this. And so once you take them from one stage, you block one stage. Let's say, for example, now, you block kush. Then they rejuvenate, they think again, the mind they rejuvenate again and activate to certain things again. So when you block this side and go to one, when you block this side, you get even alcohol. The companies then waiting a salon where they sell them bad alcohol. That's just they for living they go there and see some of the ingredients or some of the things that when they take make them alcohol because the alcohol is when they take because so when in the section 35 when I involuntary we take not so just for people that when they take substance. No, for alcohol as well. You understand? Because when they don't drink them bad liquor and they when they don't drink 10 because watch your when they me they go free. You understand? I'm not Jula come off free. You understand? You they see that they hold them bad go over na the hand. So it's not only the weed, the kush when they take, but at the same time they drink them bad liquor and they. So I think say government therefore do a thorough work wherein they therefore make sure say they know exactly what in and guy and they produce and guy they do make them bad rum then they because now two they go together. The way you talk about addiction are both substance and alcohol. You understand? We come to them bad substance abuse and the way they affect people. So I think, say, for me, in a nutshell, the government gets a responsibility wherein them therefore make sure say then is then place there when they say rehab. It's nice. We all glad to say yes. At least you've established a point where you they go put them, but not to just for go put them. You therefore make sure say you thoroughly take care of them in and out where you're able for begin integrate them. Because imagine, you not go believe say that's so food say when not just for say now we own a normal and I get so food too. Even the one away now every week the other way like the same like to me. You then get this the I then call them then goes then they then big one then 8 by 4. You understand? And what you tell that also, they can tell that. You understand? Well, then they use now because you find out say some people they now like if you say the one they will organize the worst person because the one they will organize where they shoot when they actually shoot drugs. Then when they pass in them vein, some are not even get vein and where they walk again. Then they even they shoot themselves in the neck. I don't know if you know what possible they put that arrow in their neck, they find in neck vein. It took them because all in vein then hand don't collapse. None they were active. So they even use their toe, like that big toe the way you look, you get one big vein where they did. So it's really nothing where government of for take light. You understand what I mean? Make you always see you get for copy best practices. You get people then where they now the work done then at this diaspora like you go say Mike then and how they come out. Mike send me the look na rental institutions where then they know exactly what's in addiction. You understand? I think say then for they give them the expertise idea because that now in field. You understand what I mean? Even the CDC Minister of Health, you understand? Now they feel on a day. So I think say this not to just one aspect and therefore it's so holistic. It's different layer. Just like where Tarawali they say that with name himself Musa Tarawali this. It's an holistic like different like social welfare involved, Minister of Health involved, other groups and where they because even at the UK, somebody where the UK can even Google then gets them where they call the UK Mental Health Act of 1983, Section 35. That's just get the same thing and the way the law self-involved because now what you make the finally the law self-involved because some of them people they also the law can even come and say okay if you get family member where they take drugs per smack you get right for reporter just like where they happen in Massachusetts even at the UK somebody where they listen go just Google and see the UK Act of 1983 Section 35 you understand that thing and then so for me I think say government not for play politics just like we all they say it's not politics it's a national concern because I watch one video where you see these guys are young very young energetic and the most sad thing some of them get profession some of them are graduates some of them get family some of them get not for saying all because sometimes in the week all can say oh the idol man is the devil workshop or don't kind of no some of them is not just like they say them idol it's just an addiction some of them is peer group influence. You understand them? You understand them? Some of who we all fall through them things and the way they come up, where they go school, but not to all not get that support mechanism or that way where you go able for cope that coping strategy for making you not become an addict. You know, so for me, I just think say government has a lot to do. Then they need serious help. The thing where me they see right now, I don't think say that help the adequate. It really for me. In my own interpretation, the help that they get right now, really, for me, I think say substandard. You know, really, when you compare to somebody when an addict, not to picking process or stages they go to for make it stop. Because you get for really take care of the mind as well. You know what I mean? Take.
All right,
Thanks
thank
so
you
much.
very much, Tony. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, Umar, welcome, sir. What you get for me?
You don't make I don't laugh. I don't tell you say we're going to put the mic in front of Mike Brewer. Anything what we want to know about what they go on na the meeting, we go find out. I dey tell people and say, see, with all jokes aside, let's say this man really a nurse. What in this man show we or tell we today or then this year? Don't tell you say because of this man they try for save a job.
because now a day in the luxury way, not to everybody they get maybe he even get free policeman who they sit down before him motoka. He get free Toyota Prado with them gear. Maybe they even pay rent. Who knows if they even pay internet because phones are maybe not get a gear. So you go expect all them things here from this guy. You see, they try for laugh the guy now. Me not to doctor, me not to nurse, but I don't dey around hospital now for too long. This guy not even know a hospital setup. That's not one. He not even know a hospital setup. Today, this guy don't bring a new type of cancer. It's a Sabiaka cancer. Which is a Sabiaka cancer? Now the nurse is one of the which is a Sabiaka? Sabiaka cancer. That's cervical cancer. Now the man not able to
No,
pronounce.
now them pressure and I want talk, but now the pressure then again. I want talk.
But you remember, he said Sabiaka cancer at the beginning. Then later back, he used the same word Sabiaka. Cervical cancer. Now the man is fit for pronounce a nurse. That tells you. Let me make this clear. A rehabilitation center or a rehab like a treatment center. It try for can differentiate them. You still get this psychosocial treatment, and you dey get because now that same rehab day, psychiatrists then they can do where they can treat you, then they give you medication. Then you get in fact it's a well-equipped rehab center. Now like when they talk, then they do everything that they center indeed. Because now nurses then get psych nurses them. When they work, now they psych nurses then they. Then get nurses them where they get rehab people like if you go now Bedford, the former president Ford in Web, yeah, then get all type of rehab center then. Then it's still now until when you get some kind of a medical issue, then they can tell you go to hospital. But rather than that, now treatment because that even that talking they talk to you, not treatment. So I don't even understand what is this guy they talk. If you don't even know what in the word treatment mean, not treatment. But because of this guy, then get a job, you know, in pronunciation stuff don't go. They tell people and say, Jamba don't loss. And you can tell us, then guy, even if not to fritter this guy grew up. Who's fat dinners? I don't know. What's not it? We didn't smoke Jamba. See, Jamba don't loss. He come back because waiting information minister don't begin to do. Knowing Marabio, what would also this Marabio, no one now. See, first of all, let's start first with the teacher. The teacher, now both school, will make a comment with regard to the statement where the minister put out. A stupid teacher. Because for them, everything are politics. People are not stupid again, oh. So what you want to tell me? You want to tell me say both school now some kind stereo school? It be so sterilized that nothing they pass around. Now, the man, he right when he use the word, even Albert the labor word. Then labor bid the day, who side the delivery. Now, the same. Then they look at yourself pass from hospital and you see the triage machine, them, the crash carts, the virus machines, everything. They didn't do. I see that the machine they all where they study, where the woman they labor, where they study the picking heartbeats. Then get them here, where you go, then they wrap and I belly, then put them down, then sit down and they monitor. Me happy with me, Bobo. We lay down, me wife lay down na wall with the weights. Time done ready, the Bobo no the candles. Behold the umbilical cord wrap around the neck. That's what we see now where the nurses they run come into inside room with speed. Pull me come out, drag me with emergency C-section. Because the umbilical cord it be done the candle, but it let it go. The way with them they read the monitor where they see in heart rate just to go down. And then they were very important because Combrago lay down when they watch no more, nothing know the way they monitor the picking. When they say, hey, China, you know, born age, who's kind of picking this? This picking here, we go. This picking here, they agree, come on, they don't even know, sir. Maybe the umbilical cord don't wrap around the picking neck, they don't even know. That happened with me on Bobo. So, Bobo them, the one. I see some of them machine in there. So, our hospital, it look very equipped. But let God make 10 people here take care of that place there. They're not turn into trash can, but we are. You please don't look there this time next year. Let them white people, that white woman then for let it take off. Let go look there. So sometimes and again we can go after the government. People are not, we careless. We Sierra Leoneans, we don't know how to take care of stuff. Some people and things that for just dress nice and come on the street. You go na the host and you eat if you don't go out for eat out. See the host in Africa, they visit family members. And that's a simple thing for take care. You even if you not get, but that one way you get, if you take care of them, if you clean them, go look good. But that nice place, everything, where that video they show, in a place so well equipped. But you go there again 2 years from now. Just like when you talk about the Jew hospital. Me don't know that hospital, But when I was here before the open up, maybe we get most of the equipment. Now it's on to trash. Because as long as when a government or when they put us in a government thing this, for the young benefit, then they destroy them. The nurses they're going to begin to keep things a day, then they spoil things a day, then they repair because they say now government. If not in private, they're not crazy. Because then they fire them. Cut the other private hospital. But once na government, anything where they say na government, that na other thing about we Sierra Leoneans. We go for do with government. We feel say na for destroy them. Na government property, law tip them. Na government property, law destroy them. That not to the right thing. That not the either anyone this fan they tell say money no there. Money no there. Because the small one where they don't open a special account for mother dear in lavish life. So they're not gonna stop for take that deal for help now. So if good better people like we come overseas, can put the money for help you, no problem. Because if you plan you know where you suffer, to mother deal. Because in when she does so, they don't open special accounts. Who said they put money just for in your lavish life. Then they not we talk that the young minister that they self that they can't tell you now I can talk say then people allow the put mic no more na them face. Then go tell we everything we want for now. And then they tell we. My brain don't can't tell we. Now it feel sorry. It talk say this thing not go for go. You know, they all just the work at the throw away. That's so the chief minister back in the go. Like say you don't understand with in PhD. Like say you don't understand the difference between pandemic and epidemic. They use the word both. No, this not to pandemic. Because you don't use pandemic, you don't use epidemic, now epidemic, not to pandemic, Mr. Chief Minister. When you dey talk, stay one side. But you dey use both words now. This not to pandemic. But the all are so with the book where they land. We don't know anything. We just dey follow them there. My brewer, this guy, I don't even have for disrespect this guy, but our whole world for this guy in us in one. This guy not before say this guy not been housekeeper. Because not it's the guy that they talk. Look all the description when they get today. Like somebody wanna even hold needle and put on a patient. Like somebody wanna ever administer medication. Wanna even know nothing about rehab. He just they talk. Then when the lady then get small leeway now, then I begin to call her up that must be then. must be now they call it Panam. Because the most be then they say they can't say if you see the medical terminology the way they can dispel. Mostly of Australia. Una the kilo now, them to go there. Then you just like to go take this dictionary and spill out what the day out. But when they put up, when the girl let the quiz up, you know how they go, you see how they go after Khadija? Because the girl they pin and down. Then say you call me now for can't disrespect me. No, sir. You now the anything when you tell me, no matter the you tell me, because in office now then you come out. You they can't tell me what you wanna don't sit down there as journalists or una when the state house and communication people una they engage of everything where they don't talk. They're just like where they can get White House press briefing. That they didn't just wake up and sleep, you can't talk. Everything before they can't talk, then go down brief up. They don't talk, they don't say everything with the White House communication director before they come out, they can't talk. So nothing when my brain will not just wake up no more, wake and just sit down no more, maybe you don't drink coffee because Starbucks not in a salon, I can't talk. Nothing when they go don't talk, don't force. So anything we tell me, now what we pull from mother, and Khadija very right. In a mother, in mouthpiece. So what you know they can't talk say now where they tell people and say you put me on spot. They will put you on the spot because you not so good communication. Matter you they hire people will not fit and don't qualify for the job. This man not qualify for this job. Now the thing is when they talk about square pegs in round holes. This guy now a completely square peg in a round hole. Not to a job this one them forget. But because this guy be in a social media, the hala, is just like that other Kaloko guy. It's a kaya can give job. Now the end result now they see so. Thank you very much, sir.
Alright, thank you very much, Umar. Ezekiel, welcome. What you get for we?
Thank you so much, Triple A. Thanks to the panelists and to all the listeners. I'll start with that hospital. I think at the beginning of the program, you be saying Putloko bin get an opportunity.
Yes, sir. Na Putloko then go na Putloko people and begin work at them bad. Na in kono yeri, na in kono opponents, na then go na kono.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are times where you would say, hey, we know what talk about tribe. Believe you me, some tribe, the way it come to land for letter issue and for any program, the money business way then they put forward, it become a hindrance to them. You know, I mean, I wish the paramount chief or whosoever been there as a leader but fights hard, you know. But this will go be a lesson. It happen all the time. The time will be start primary, and then all of a sudden, Nabafa Nadi will be in the attend school, plan international camp for Campbell. You know, the one man way he been the fight for let that school stay in our village. as they plan international, they plan for come hold a meeting, now he die. And nobody else in that village knocking chest for spend small money for let that school left be in our place. The other village can fight hard and then take them. Now until we go so and build school again. That's like 20 something, almost 30 years later. Life, if you like clock, everything get time. And when you miss that time, sometimes that's cyclical for like come back and take that side where you miss. Sometimes at 10, 15 years, sometimes at 20 years. So wait and they say opportunity comes but once and take a jump on it. When you miss that time, you greedy, you all kind thing, you want money, all kind thing, you want no more something for Kana you plate before you open your heart. Some people where them put them in leadership, they not get community at heart. Now they no more. And they not get future plan. Because something like that, now you there is somebody want you begin play around. Run. As I be tell you, now the same thing. Even when they tell them say na school or they can't be there, if you see the money when they call for lay by the land, then we now go there pada run there until somebody else can say, "Paddy, we get free land, can be there." And then you left them there. They no care. They no care about the future leaders. They waited for come on at that area there. That they try for say, oh, now somebody want to make money. School, hospital. Let it not be like now you place. You they begin to look for all kind of thing. Somebody for the point at their face. For the go to video and show them. This thing will miss like look at 90 so. Now corona idea. So that at least somebody go there way go land from that. The day we go get small opportunity for run, clear the land and get it. I don't understand this. Everything pass, you get money there, everything pass. Now they punish people. Now they punish picking the way they don't know nothing, way they for don't gain from that. This leadership way everybody they want jump on, they no gain no people now they had say now then you they go run for serve. No plan. They know they see far at all. No vision. Vision not there at all. No. Anybody where they fight for be a leader, you forget that vision deal. If they fight for be president for Sierra Leone, you forget. Then people here, why then they ahead of we? Early morning, more than 100 plus pages of intelligence where they not only don't get a data about we country, they don't get about the whole world. And then they can't drop bump now the president foot. The one way no like for read, he say una summarize for me and tell me. They tell her. And then key points. This one, if you not address her, now this get for happen. This one, to the number 1. Then give from 1 to 10. And then tell them which one is very urgent for their address. You know, so ex-soldier man, if you not get them group then they for brief you. In the morning before you they even step out, wait then they brief you about what they go on at Sierra Leone. Then something is wrong. Because by now, then think that they all for they in place. Somebody for give intelligence about this drug, how it they enter another country, they waiting they lead to this, how they for stop them. If you not get them, then somebody know they doing job. But how all that will happen? If you not get vision for the country, the vision now be just for 2 terms. If that be just for 2 times, okay. I guess now the results this will they get. No, but if you can't they for say this plan they can put in place, yes, the education plan now good plan. But all the necessary things that we need for support that process they is not there in place. And no fight is not there for let that happen. So as they always they say, we issue na Sierra Leone a big Iboku. So the place then they way you for take responsibility. The government get your own part for play. The community get for play your own part. And the you self get for play your own parts because you're not part of all of them thing we don't state. The community, the village way they, the section way they, the chiefdom way they, you not part of that whole system. Just like your body, time the way you don't need a finger, time the way you don't need a toe, time the way you don't need the ace, but all of them by your body, they're necessary. And so you for look at your village, your community, your section, and your country. You just feel like your body. And so now I make a pain we because now that's the leader for feel for every Sierra Leonean for feel like in body if somebody die, if for feel like say na he toe na then don't pinch. You know? You way they fight for be a leader, now so you fulfill. You know. And so that responsibility they to we all. But most importantly, any part where you play, it affects the whole body. So you not for be part of the policy way they bring disease to the body. The policy way they make the body feel pain. You not for be that. You for be the policy way they bring joy to the body. If you not a hand, you for able for hold something, you for able for catch something, you for able for stretch them out. If you not a foot, you for able for worker for the community. When you do that, your own body go be at rest, regardless waiting they happen. We see waiting they happen with Sabina too. Anytime where you condone anything way in bad, you see something they happen way wrong, but because the person way then they do and so, you know like that person they, but you know say it wrong. And you they support them on one way or the other, you they talk like say the person way they do unto that person get right. You're not part of the body. Time go come where you go feel the pain. You way they condone that. You not part of the body. You be no say you for move your foot here and there so that something else no go pass the way go cause problem. But you not do them. You allow let pass go hot other person. Time go come way it turn around and not see no other person now you back it can hot. You know? So we they all continue for tell people and wait and they in power. People are waiting no get power. You wait they try for push yourself. Always try your best for do the right thing. You know, the last time I be tell you say if everything don't fail, you fight hard, not fail yourself. And that always for being in your mind, for make sure say you make good decisions, do the right thing. Even if it's difficult for do them. If you continue for do them, now you get for laugh the last laugh. Try your best for do right. Things are way right go happen for you. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
News friend, welcome, sir. What do you get for it today?
Yeah, thank you very much. A nation will not know the word hope. So we'll find them. Yeah, we're finding hope. It's very difficult. A nation of lose hope. But it's up to waiting at the foundation or the root where the hope we will get them. If there is no root, we everywhere we root for go find hope, then the block it's become a very great concern for that nation day. You bring a lot in the week and you try to talk about this issue of drug and this misuse of this school issue, don't they go as a spread out in a salon. And then you mention the way commentators political commentators and they argue because when you have people awarding at the government and things that they happen, the way they address them, instead of going to details and get within a leadership we then will require for get things done. And when there is leadership challenges in areas of duties, like within the last speaker or the person where you place to talk, would they get always areas people are commentate and they can commentate instead of addressing issues. And when they do commentaries and analyze it, is there a big gap of information? The truth go there, but they put it in reality, say, okay, now this, not this, not this. But which I A for dinner, they put B or if you add this number here, so it became they become like to the onlooker, you would they look, it become confusing. But it's a matter of challenge and priority them way people then see and they put when are things that would important for that nation. We talk more of this area where we talk of this rehab, that area more of rehab in terms of this Mike Berewa interview, because all is a national issue. May not say actually towards the issue of psychosocial support, which they don't do. May not they bring them out. They clearly bring them out for let people they know. But it mix up the area of treatment. They tell what's in a rehab. They tell what's in how they look after things. But like we see now leadership in any medical area, once which then they call a multidisciplinary team. Because the multidisciplinary team now they try to explain in different forms, say a day in different way, for day within one set, way not the rehab or now a mental home. You see, these things are the same, that things are where they go alongside. Because if you deal with something who person get a mental state where they work well, either because of drugs, impair them, or the chemicals and don't go for retarding way of thinking. So you get forget a multidisciplinary approach. If you talk of the social service, you talk of a ministry of social service, you talk of this, now a multidisciplinary team. Now for that, whenever you do any medical decision, a multidisciplinary team, for any patient, one great patient, they see all departments before even they discharge them, all areas, depending on whose sickness we protect, we project for go and who they don't deal with, and how they go address that either when they go or before they go. They get the stages. So if the multidisciplinary team, they call so it's a social, and it all not part of that package that kissing mental home. The problem with they face is the capacity, because now partners in help. Now they don't see, they don't give a lot of help in part of that area. They become a part of the area what they do, building hospitals as in they do so and try for help the area of mental state and maternity, the maternity of women then. So these are the area where they target. So now they only help with materials presently now the mental home partners in help. So partners in help, they give a subsidy. We government still get a gap of an area for subsidize, and 150 people and they're able for admit the in the service in a 400 capacity. These are the data now where the person will deal with them. Dr. Jallo also. You see, so if the and in the talk of capacity and the biggest, and even Dr. Jallo one time he don't testify during the Thursday programs, the Radio Democracy, he gets help from Kenya. This is how he talks so. If they don't go, they go do some project and through South Africa, showing the area where they get that teaching and large capacity. So that he don't testify in of itself. You give her more, he go react. You give her less, the body go get an effect. So it's a matter of those things then are not the challenge we they not get inside most of this hospital. They get like one or two other patients go the wait. If the other patients will get the oxygen, something are just approximation, see them approximate that this will deal. So these are the challenges, and not just for having it, but how far the thing they go to the end. I will not begin at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deaths. That's how treatment they go, and then how approach they go. But we only hope to see the areas of concern, now that areas and how them people would help people, and this will healthcare area, then they plan for left day, just for hand over certain things to be, when they get Sauna development, then they do, and they get side where they don't build, but how the challenges and how we will get forget that area for would you say a kind of a transition, because like I been mentioned MSF they don't form last year for meet up this year, they don't form that steering committee. then tell the government representatives, then get some health and development partners there and the community. But if you left unto the community only, then we want everything they happen. But it's a matter of how the government therefore relate to the developing health partners. But we don't say that gap there, we say MSF go down left. Government not remember if you attend them they get to health, that means they get for get 20. So where is the other extra 10 they come? And even other health areas and now they come less. You see, but these are the areas where government get for the look at, not to just stand for can challenge and say, okay, we'll get upper respiratory tract, lower respiratory tract. Yes, of course, even the TB, tuberculosis, MSF, they don't they help. So that gap they get for be a problem because what's going to happen now resistant drugs and they use at the time now the TB not been the go again. So they can't add up with what in Germany they do for letting them increase then disease then treatment there. For the resistant tuberculosis, una tonkolele and bombali. The one back na Kenema Kanga hospital also. But there is a big hospital wouldn't been getting na Kenema. Now one of that one they wouldn't try for close again in terms of their support. Not to the hospital they close, but MSF then present at that place there. Because then get the government hospital and get the MSF site. So all these sites are now closed. So waiting government for don't use them now, they for not even use them as rehab centers now, except then get the other things when they do because these are all centers, but it's a matter of how information they go because sometimes the president or they even know because the challenge that way the ministry get now, you might not tell the president because the workman that way MSF they employed, they don't want employed again. Government for not recruit them, and government get challenged for pay some of them because they don't give the assignment for pay them. So that there might be information when they go to the government. Now, what you know more they show the president or somebody again, he can't follow, he go. So there are many things where they happen at the Ministry of Health, where it is surface, it is like a actually good thing they can, which is fine, but the money. That's the problem because even partners in health. Remember, we World Health Organization been here 2 years ago, a big fund for health. Now part of an engage to partners in health. So I don't know if there is a deal because partners in health now kind of a charity where they get money for this work on their own, but then we don't go assign couple to them back. So I don't know that side if not clarity, if not they take renovate or not they young funds. But what I'm saying they try for help this maternity because what them they do now they kangaroo picking when they say picking or get signed for the incubator. So then they use them belly for warm them up so they don't increase that capacity. So there are other areas where then they complain say well that government get for kind inside for help. But when government can inside they don't give them funds, they will not know if that they young funds they use or not government the millions they don't go. But it's a matter of the teamwork. It's a matter of whether not the person who will tell you and who that will do. But these are the challenges that we will face. We will still get inside the healthcare because that's an important thing. Health, now wealth, and I make up a nation. But we only hope say the president will call without involved and without the matter for let it go before. Thank you very much. It's a critical thing for discuss, but we hope then when they come for commentate, then we're able to address instead of commentating. As a leadership, then we want for them to strive before. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, his friend.
You're most welcome, Mr.
Uncle Freddie, welcome on board. What you get for you?
Well, now good morning from my side. And again, I'd like to tell everybody thanks for the week. Everybody is doing best for research, stay up and listen to the program for the love of the country. Last week I've been talking about the worst result them and the one they wouldn't post na social media. One of the things that we strike my attention again is that it looks like now all the people who pass WASC, they pass maths. I don't know how education don't improve so much that even arts, commercial students, they pass maths. I remember one my late friend who they teach maths. The way they be picking them, they feel WASC too much. Now he tell me, say, someone this WASC is difficult for them picking there because what happened? They even put some maths in an advanced level. They put them to the ordinary level. Now they put us when they make us WASC. Because what happened? It all we get A level, we get O level, we get the different types of mathematics. We get at A level, we not in at O level. But now we didn't do this 6 3 3 4. We will not get from 5 again or get O level, we not get A level. Now what's no more we get? Then bundle the two things there. So when I make the exam difficult. So if you watch, now I make failing them in beaucoup that day. To the point that they get for increase the years because I think the APC government thinks now the years are not enough for the beginning. So then put 1 year, whatever I come and pull and come out, and the feelings then we increase more. All of a sudden, all money pass and more the pass, they don't increase. So I just want to add to that, say the exam is not genuine anymore. Now the fact that almost all money pass mathematics nowadays, and we all know we country now they will come out. We know the people attitude towards mathematics particularly because English you will talk the language perspective be difficult, so you know go blame that no person. I will come to the verse again. When you see how they make things easy for politicians and for go sit down for talk. The chief minister in interview na AYV now other example again. Because I talk so because we they can't talk say during Ebola, Mother be come. You put in okay archives for tell them what will happen, like how you try for tell them. Thank you again, Tripoli, for your research and the hard work we do, the archives that we get for the remind people. Because 2014, 2015, Ebola time, we know what happened. People then take out and politicize them, they think a lab, they make Ebola. All of those things, that man, they don't tell the man, say, the matter be come because we make sure the people they don't believe Ebola, say, na sickness, and na lab, they make them, all kind of propaganda. If they have them, when I tell you it was, but still, now they talk, no politicians all can fight together. As long as some people they see politics this way, they not for develop. I mean, not for get the record. We come back for campaign, try people and for vote, and nobody vote for you. Politics will continue for this way. Because if you go sit down the talk, like say, we don't forget, we not get memory of what was happening. The Ebola time was a crisis where we say, una make sure say una politicians to the highest level that people don't believe say Ebola, EPT, even though people die. And in, like where Mike will go talk, I will come to Mike about recovery. Yes, all kind of illness in the world, the one that they recover them pass the one that they die. I don't say illness with the way the one that they die pass the one that recover. The other truth, the first time when Ebola come out, they get the highest death rate. When you see go up to 60%, but the recent Ebola, the way they come, none of them not reach 30% again of that. So not true, but then they ask them for data anyway. I come to Mike. What I will talk about here is the chief minister, all other people, what they didn't do, they downgrade all other services, they increase the chief minister money, they increase the president money. These people are for just about themselves. And they don't see them when they come to politics, they get a base where they vote for them, they don't get follow for if they provide water for them or provide for them anything. So you see, we have to be serious. No, we don't get to sit down on the fence. Me, I never sit down on the fence. I've never sat on the fence. Only politics. Ares Kuruma, we come 2007, I support them. But for the fact that we changed the health minister and I didn't mean I pull at Panafos because Soko Kabia will get a health facility or practitioner in America. He go, I feel if we give him chance, let put the idea, then we go fix them. But as the guy came idea, then he take a care and go to Minister of Children or Gender Affairs, I didn't mean part company. But I be overcome, I give him chance. Go be there against the APC, and he come, I begin to see what he do. I know see this man of the go the country nowhere economically. He said, I put in support. And I will continue for them, and I will implore certain people there. No, we not sit on the fence because we know I let them categorize. We say we belong to a political party. We don't care about that because as long as we consistent, criticism of government policies, if you talk to the APC, well, that's a problem. But we are talk now for economic progress at the top. A generation, not 10 years, they say a generation. We give to think about 10 years, a generation is not thinking nothing. We give another 10 years, nothing will be, it go up again. We give another 10 years, things are just going backwards. 30 years, Peking go and born today, in destiny, in poverty. You no get no economic base. You no get no side say if you start a business and don't for sit on the fence. We are his brothers and sisters there. No, we not sit on the fence because now we suffer. Now we people that die from poor health care. Jobs they know the sustainable jobs they not the look what did happen. All indicators, the economic indicators they may go beyond. In 2018, we get a GDP per capita of about 1,500. Today, don't go below 500. With the SIDOM economy, then they run them. The first time they use the reserve for running an economy, then we count a budget of about 19 trillion, 14 trillion according to them. We will know 9 trillion, the NRA they receive. They don't get money. They don't get no share for pull out. So now it makes it easy. People in talk says October don't pass, they don't get penny from the government yet. And now they count the other budget. They will not sit down on the fence. Please will not talk about the remittances the way you talk about inside the week. You see, when you look at the figure we give about remittances, and again that 600 million they talk about, it almost like the budget of Saloon in dollars. And where I take the top 3 countries on remittances. Egypt, now then they top with 22 billion, followed by Nigeria, about 20 million, 20 billion, I think, 20 billion, and we come to Morocco at 12 billion. But when you compare, then country the remittances to the budget, they will far apart. Like Morocco, then they receive 12 billion, then budget about 83 billion. Egypt, then they receive 22, then budget now about 91 billion. You see the difference. We, for sure, we say the state no get money. The remittance is about 600 million. The budget is about 700 to 800 million dollars. Now we get as budget. Looking at the space where government gets for spend. We are take a look again at the budget of last year. All what they introduced now new taxes, physical taxes on this, tax on that. They're not telling nothing but government revenue expansion, how government they invest for get revenue on their own, not enough for the squeeze people on taxes. So therefore, the states will of course Sierra Leone not get money. No, even that was it when talking about check the funding. Now outsiders them fund them. Not the Salon government fund them. Salon government no get money. Salon government don't get any way for raise revenue. We budget the increase for make them spend on their people. All what they hope on say they pay salaries. Now they expand the debt them significantly for make them pay salaries them. Money not there for investment so that government will make revenue. So the last one could be say, Salon, if you look at the economy of today, there is no hope say it will improve tomorrow. Why? Because new sources of revenue they're not there apart from taxes. And we know for Sidon they watch things like this they happen. We know they tell authorities. Don't we do best, don't we do bad. But tell them this is not correct. It depends on what they do. But at the end of the day, they open election, people they vote with their minds them, putting in things for be for the country. I go left for the country for the week, sir. Thank you very much for giving the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Uncle Fode.
Always very welcome.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Williams.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome, sir. What you get for me?
Then I have to listen all the speaker them. Normally bring your own view, normally bring your ideas, which is good. It's good. We talk every day about Salon. Salon they go behind. You know, they advance at all. And indeed, all the speakers they will tell them talk not true. Salon they go before at all. We just reverse. Just to go behind. Nothing that they will achieve. No, they achieve nothing. It's a man they have the kind of platform they can talk. They frustrated and one and get sense past God. They even beat God self by the exam. The physical, yeah, and it's a demanded. They even beat God by the exam. You see, the video says, oh, Solomon, so stupid like that. Oh, Solomon, there's cruel loss at the head. The money can sit down on the platform, they argue. They tell us simple way, where the data? Who you own data? Where you own data? People they die. Every day people they die. When we be a small boy, yeah, these people who get pauper them, they call them pauper. 199. Pauper. 111. And die. But it's how die they be now. You know, say something make they think they be. But you common sense to blow common sense. You cannot do with data for be strong evidence for sure say yes. They ask you for the data. You know, for producer, they begin the guys when this, they put grammar, they put the fossey. You know, some of you don't understand what they talk. And they say, look, the mail, put the data. So, they say, if not data that one day, if they are involved, Minister of Health, Minister, you see, and my way, possibly get blood right here, could they talk there about it? You don't get blood right here. So what are they not? What are they not? What blood not they not? They make it so stupid. Very stupid. Well, people can improve, I would say. Today for you, and not for the most other person. Who long day, in the most day. You pass the short road, you pass the long road, who don't work ahead in the most day. Living behind the camera. You come here. Although you don't cause a lot of havoc, but behind the most day. Tuesday, I left that guy there. Go to Mambo. I watch Mambo, my Apex platform. They argue of it. They're well solid. The English when you talk, man, we don't go down. So we don't go down. Bad one. We don't go down. We were there. Then this and there, we got to keep it now up to this time. Because they were better pass them. But we don't see days there. Don't see. When we get money at the end of the day, days and day, when we live happily, it's be all right. To stop me all right. Life of condition will be all right. Will you be there? No. We will live happily. When we live happily, don't have all this kind of problem. This will be all right for we. Medical be all right for we. We get water supply. We get electricity. Why now? When we were meeting in the day, we see all the things in the yai. We feel bad. We feel bad. Only thing in them is the women enjoy. But because of them, Lanka and Alaki politicians, and the borders got many person also. From shaking them, I can always make reference. I will always make reference. I will always make reference. Then you know, then if I die, go no, if I die, shaking you with them the most. That one they contribute, contribute to my salon, go down till they elected this so. They keep them. And then nobody no go see and no go talk am. He contribute a lot to make the country go down to this. Oh yes. Hey man, but we can do. They like politician there. They are lucky politician there. Now they make country so don't go down so. But imagine, look, you will show when we go to exploit. We say exploit alone. Inside, now the very first time now they were see, we do the exploit, we exploit inside salon to Ninlaville. One day I don't know say where born. I don't know say prison like that there, that place. The place was so deplorable. Maybe if you don't have look up. We see we shake we see small girl picking. Like I tell you, small girl picking. They are born. A granny asks the shram, so that this culture will come on. You know what girl picking they say? You know they go free talk. So girl pick me have to tell say, what do you know they go free talk? Now then you can pack up, and you can pack up more, you papa all come on. You know they go there. You see what you see now the television, there's so many broken house. So many broken house. Can you imagine? Small picking. I see. Small picking. What is him? I like a politician here. No, don't say we show you. But a woman, ready for born. You don't get medical facility there. But na 4 man, they total na moko. They can't go to the other side. Can you imagine? The politician is the only thing there. And the people there. And they can representative them. The poor. And they look when the people are in the sofa so. They look there in the sofa. Then they can look, then they can now make hair. Then they can see how I make a man to take care of in Togo. In Togo, in the man, the amount of money we spend in Togo. Because you know why? He tell the dog has the same life. But why the politicians not take care of the people then? Like maybe so like that. Made their life miserable. And it's the only thing in there. And it's still with the eye. So I didn't come out. I didn't born. I didn't prepare all we mixed them. Because they get the power now. They just neglect them. They don't care. Well, I'm not for live like that. I would treat you not a man like that. You fellow human being. You treat a left for say, you're not a human being like yourself. What a shame. What a shame. The politician for shame of themselves. Shame. Yes, my case. Good night.
Good night, Pa Williams. That's team 77. Pa Williams. Straight from Godrich. We done for today. We done for this week. Okay, for last week. We inside a new week. Yeah, we do. With the rest for today, we go join AYV on Sunday. And we go there back on Monday, refreshed and ready for wine and dine. The chairman gets other engagements them. When they tell them beat Liverpool, now you know there. But they trust them. Ego, wait, so now no worry. Next week, I record a game don't play. He need for can't tell we wait happy way Liverpool lost. They will never walk alone. But we'll go there back on Monday. Thank you for always believing in us. Thank you for always spending time here. You know, say not for any other team, but for the love of the country. Till meet back on Monday, Triple say, Tata.